Hello and welcome to Lucy's November thought for the month. Remember, the 5th of November, gunpowder, treason and plot. Well, that's a chorus that I remember so much from my primary school days, back in the 80s in Surrey, when we studied the same period of history year after year after year. Perhaps that was a good thing for me. I'm not a great historian, so to discover and study that same period year by year helped me remember something of the fire of London and the Great Plague. Remember, the 5th of November. And of course that's why we have fireworks year by year on the 5th of November. But perhaps like me, you felt as though this year that those firework displays were a bit of a damp squib. Why? Because the 5th of November this year, 2020, also marked the beginning of lockdown 2 in our country. And I wonder, as you look back on the year and lockdown 1, in that first part of the year, what is there from that difficult season that you would like to remember at this time that might help you navigate this second lockdown? What are the lessons learned or healthy habits honed that might be good to pick up once again in this second lockdown? For me, a rhythm of prayer will be crucial. It keeps my faith and hope and perspective alive. I was grateful for the daily rhythm of prayer at Scargill House in Yorkshire, where I spent the first lockdown in Christian community. And equally, I'm grateful for the rhythm of prayer that I've discovered here in Fivefold that continues online day by day during this lockdown 2 season. Do be in touch with us and join with us in that rhythm of prayer if that might sustain you as we live out that call and challenge from the Archbishops of Canterbury and York to pray through this season, to make it a month of prayer. And another habit that I will be returning to is phoning my mum each week in her nursing home. For once again, my father discovers that he can no longer visit my mum in her nursing home for good reasons, for her and everyone's safety. So I will pick up once again that habit of ringing her once a week, and together we might just try, despite her dementia, to recall some fond memories of the past. But remembering doesn't stop there with those 2 examples, for in the church year, as we look at the seasons of the Christian faith, November is a season of remembering. As we remember the saints who have walked the Christian journey ahead of us down the ages. As we remember the souls of the departed who now rest in peace. As we remember the sacrifice and courage of service men and women who have lost their lives in conflict. There is much to remember in the Christian faith. Much that might illuminate this month with the dark evenings and long nights and the darkness of lockdown. How might the saints in light illuminate and lighten and brighten our journey? A young boy once asked his father, "Dad, what is a saint?" They were looking at some stained glass windows in a local church, And his dad wisely replied, "A saint is one through whom the light of Christ shines." Who do you know, in times present or past, who might shine the light of Christ and inspire you this month? Perhaps it's the courage of someone from your family or friendship network who has served courageously in conflicts in the past or even in the present. Perhaps it's the example of folk in your local community who are rolling up their sleeves, getting down on their hands and knees and serving and blessing their community. Or perhaps there is a hero of yours in the Christian story, one of those Bible characters who you return to, who you remember so regularly to refuel and rekindle your faith. For me, that has to be Timothy, the young, somewhat timid church leader who Paul took under his wing and nurtured his faith, his confidence, and his leadership, who prayed for him, who walked with him, and urged and encouraged him to fan into flame the gift of God, the Holy Spirit that was in him, that spirit of love and power and discipline. That story of Timothy will inspire me through this lockdown phase. And perhaps there is a saint or a Christian hero that you will look to as well, as we seek to live with courage and live prayerfully through this season. May we remember all that is good from the past, from our faith story, and may it inspire us into the future, come what may.